This is Scorpio for the month of May. So Jesse's a Scorpio. We mention this all the time. So that's why I'm doing the main spread. But Jesse, if you could pull a clarifier for the problem and the resolution positions. And don't tell me your cards, but wait till we both pull to reveal our cards.
You said for problem and resolution?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Scorpio. So for your problem position, we have the Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I love Knight of Pentacles. To me, it represents the Taurus lover. Very dependable, can be a little stubborn. Anyway, just something to keep in mind. For the obstacle position, we have two really pretty, oh my goodness, Knight of Wands, which is about fast movement, and then Queen of Pentacles, and she is very much a fertility card. And then for the resolution, the Strength card, another favorite. So very cool. Jesse, I'm going to text you pictures. Did you already pull your cards?
Yes, I did. Do you want to hear what they are?
Yeah, let's hear your cards.
Okay, so I got in clarifying for the problem, I got King of Wands. And then
Interesting.
for resolution, I got the Chariot.
Wow. Another major. So we both got major arcana cards for the resolution. All right, Scorpio. Really fiery, energetic reading this month. It's super refreshing. Just a lot of cards that I don't normally see together. And you can just see from this spread, it's so bright and a lot of red, which for me can represent romance. I know, Jesse, you're anti-romance readings, but I'm just saying.
It's funny that, people think red romance, and for me, red is always associated with fire and dominance, more so. Yeah.
So that could very much be the case because your resolution is the strength card, which you see it has a wolf in it. It's very that type of dominant energy. So I kind of see two themes here, and Jesse, I'll tell you what I'm seeing, and then with your clarifiers, you tell me what you feel. And I'm only saying, I know you don't like these love readings, but for me, I love Knight of Pentacles. For me, it's the ideal partner. You can kind of see, Jesse, this card represents a very like stable, mature, reliable, can be stubborn, very earth sign lover. And so if you guys know anyone like this in my area, just kidding. But this is the type of the type of partner that can be a great partner. And the reason I mention it as a possible love thing is because Jessie pulled a clarifier in the problem position, and hers was the King of Wands, which, again, whenever I see lots of the same energy together, I question if some of you are interacting with a masculine energy of that kind. Also, King of Wands represents confidence. So there may be something where you're struggling with confidence in dating. You've met someone really great, and as the obstacle, this Knight of Wands, you might want things to move a lot faster than they're moving. I've been there. You really want perhaps that family with this person. Maybe you've met someone that is sort of like the love of your dreams, as they say. I'm just saying that could be for some people. And I know it's springtime, love is in the air. Especially at Three of Wands, saying you've had a long journey, you've recently wrapped up. So you've been through a lot. And maybe there's some brightness has come into your life and you just want things to hurry up and get there. And then strength card, Jesse, you pulled the Chariot as a clarifier for the resolution, right?
Yes, I did.
So yeah, that to me is interesting with strength and the Chariot together, because to me the Chariot can also represent strength in a way. You're sort of dominating something. I almost feel like if this were a love reading, I'll take it that direction, Jesse, and you interpret it how you want. If it were a love reading, I would say you're struggling with your own confidence. You kind of just want to seal the deal. And the tarot's saying, in this case, if it were love reading, I would say the tarot is saying to take your time, focus more on your confidence and being like the ideal partner, instead of just trying to force things or, how should I say, instead of trying to control everything.
Yeah, I think so. I think that definitely makes sense. And I do believe that, especially with the King of Wands for my clarifier being in the problem position, I can see where
Yeah.
you would lean into more of a love reading with that, because the King of Wands usually
Mm-hmm.
represents like an actual person in your life rather than just like a nebulous force of some sort. So I would
Mm.
say, like, look to whoever is in your life that exudes that kind of confidence and will tell you how it is, or something. Maybe that is a partner. Um, and there may be the one who has upset like the apple cart, or has like made something like kind of uncomfortable in your life, whether that is a partner or a close family member, friend, or somebody at work, whatever it may be. So that's where I can see, especially when you also have the Knight of Pentacles and Three of Wands in the problem
Mm-hmm.
position too. It kind of leads to that assumption that there is like somebody on this path, that it could be even related just because of the wands of it all, as well as pentacles. I Kay always sees the love reading and stuff. I'm always like with work focus. So
Yeah, it very
like,
much. You're right.
yeah.
And you mentioned
Mhm.
when we were talking
Mhm.
that there's a lot of pentacles and wands, which
Mhm.
can be entrepreneurship,
Yes. Mhm.
finances.
Yes. And then, at least for me, similar to UK, just being able to forge your own path with strength. The chariot is very similar. I mean, Kay has probably said this on countless occasions, how she likes the chariot because of its idea of change and being able to move or something onto the next
Yes.
stage.
I
There
love
is,
moving.
yes. So definitely, this is a card of change, and also like sticking to yourself and making yourself known, whether that is in a relationship or with work, that it is okay to have your opinions and your thoughts and your processes known, so you can actually implement change with whatever it is that you're trying to reach, whatever goal it is you're trying to obtain.
I totally agree. And there are just a lot in my spread, there's a lot of horses. And I interpret horses with movement, and you got the chariot. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
some of you are actually moving, physically moving, or
Mm-hmm.
if this is career, you're changing jobs, you're starting a new business. Just it just seems like a lot of change and a lot of energy, like you
Mm-hmm.
said, lots of fire.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
Very fun,
Very
exciting
fun.
Scorpio.
I have to think on this myself as a Scorpio.
Yes,
So,
you do.
okay.